For most of human history, survival mattered more than meaning. There were no nations, no borders, no ideologies, only hunger, cold, fear, and the quiet constant pressure to endure. Every city we live in today, every system we argue about, every technology we depend on, all of it traces back to a time when staying alive was the only objective. This is not a story of progress, it's a story of patterns. From caves to computers, this is a short history of humans on Earth. The dawn of humans. Modern humans appear around 300,000 years ago in Africa. Physically, we're not impressive. We don't have claws, we don't have fangs, we don't have speed. What we do have are hands and time. Walking upright frees those hands. They shape stone into tools. They control fire. The fire does more than cook food or scare predators away. It brings people together. It creates space for language, for memory, for shared stories. Life is brutal. Ice just come and go. Massive animals dominate the land. Humans adapt with clothing, with shelters, with cooperation. Slowly, groups spread outwards into Asia, into Europe, eventually into Americas. By around 10,000 BCE, humans are everywhere. And then something changes, something small that will quietly shape all of history. The agricultural shift. Humans stopped chasing food, instead, they began to control it. This changes everything. Agriculture appears independently across the world: wheat in the Middle East, rice in China, maize in Americas. Animals are domesticated, food becomes predictable, and the predictability creates surplus. Surplus creates storage, and the storage creates power. Some people now own land and grain, others work it. Villages grow into cities, writing is invented, not for poetry, but for counting, tracking crops, tracking trade, tracking ownership. Laws follow, hierarchies harden. In Egypt, the Nile floods reliably, allowing centralized control. Pharaohs rule not just as kings, but as gods. Monumental architecture rises not only as tombs, but as statement of authority. Civilization has arrived, but so has inequality, and it never leaves. Empires and organized power. As population grows, so does competition. Empires emerge where organization outpaces resistance. In Greece, people ask dangerous questions: what's justice? What's truth? Who should rule? Democracy is tested, philosophy takes root. Then, conquest spreads these ideas outward. Alexander the Great unifies vast region through force, leaving culture in his wake. Rome perfects administration, roads, laws, armies, systems built to scale power across continent. But size becomes weakness. Corruption spreads. Plagues arrive. Borders strain. In 476 CE, the Western Roman Empire collapses. The system fails not because humans change, but because incentives do. Fragmentation and connection. After Rome, power shattered, federalism rises, land equals loyalty, kings command, lords manage, peasants labor, knowledge contracts. The church becomes the center of truth. Then the Black Death. Millions die. Entire communities vanish. Labor becomes scarce. Authority becomes fragile. But elsewhere, the world advances. The Islamic world preserves knowledge and expands it. China innovates paper, gunpowder, navigation. The Mongols connect continent through conquest, trade, and terror. The world is already connected, History is not linear, it moves in parallel. Renaissance and expansion. The 15th century arrives, the Europe shifts again. The Renaissance places human potential at the center of thought. Art explodes, science accelerates, curiosity becomes dangerous. The printing press breaks control over information. Then exploration ignites everything. Empires cross oceans. The Americas are transformed violently. Disease, slavery, extraction, civilizations are destroyed. Wealth flows towards Europe. Global systems begin to lock in. The modern world forms not through morality, but through incentives, industry, and acceleration. Machines arrive, steam, factories, cities. Work becomes faster, repetitive, impersonal. Coal fuels empires, steel shapes nations. Wealth concentrates, population spreads. For the first time, human system moves faster than human biology. Life accelerates. A violent century. The 20th century reveals the price. World War I, World War II, industrialized death, genocide made efficient, cities erased in seconds, then nuclear weapons. For the first time, humans can end themselves. The Cold War follows, tension becomes permanent. Technology surges forward, humans reach the moon, but fear never leaves. The present. The internet connects billions, information moves at light speed, power becomes digital, globalization accelerates, and so does instability. Climate change, pandemics, artificial intelligence. Crises no longer wait their turn. Technology advances faster than wisdom. For the first time, we can reshape the planet and ourselves without understanding the consequences. Closure. Human history is not a march towards progress. It is a cycle driven by survival, powered by surplus, controlled by power, accelerated by technology. The tools change, the scale changes, the logic does not. Understanding that won't tell us what to believe, but it may help us see clearly. And in a world this complex, clarity may be the most powerful resource we have left. Thank you.